gosh, everyone. I don't know that I believe in Southern politeness, but when he asked, ladies, have you ever faked an orgasm? I heard a bunch of you go, no, never. You know, that's nice, because you're here on dates and you're all lying. You know, it's fun. I know, I look like a tall version of that little guy from Game of Thrones. Thank you very much. You know, I gotta say that one right away. If I don't, one of you will, dude. It stinks. I don't love that. That's not my favorite thing to hear. Brother, your continued laughter hurts me. Dude, that fucking... Sometimes people laugh at this too much. I only have 11 minutes and 30 more seconds. I need to cut down. Let me finish the fucking joke now. I don't love that because I didn't need to hear that he does either. Thank you, though. Here's the thing, like, people say it to me like it's a compliment. And Peter Dinklage is good looking for his height, you know? If you say that to me, that's like going up to someone and saying, hey, you'd be hot if you were 3 feet shorter. You know, that's not nice. It's a little bit mean. Me and my girlfriend drove down here from Philly today. We're spending the weekend here. It was very nice. This is our first road trip together, and I was a little worried, because, thank you so much, but in my experience, if you want to really learn how much you fucking hate someone, spend 5 to 12 hours in a car with them, you know? Because the last road trip I went on, I went to Charleston, South Carolina for a bachelor party with a few of my friends. We drove overnight. The way down was lovely. I hadn't seen the guys in a while. We caught up. It was nice. The way back, my buddy turned into a totally different person. Like, at one point it started raining, and my buddy goes, hey, Dan, it's raining. You know what that means? And I go, what? He goes, wipers on, lights on. 13 hours before that, we were doing cocaine at a strip club. But, you know, that's who this guy is now. Cool, sick, you know? I never wanted to get in a car crash more. Fun. It's been a cool year. It's been a weird year for me. I just started a new job. I got laid off for the first time in January. So for the last 5 months, I spent way too much time on TikTok, dude. It stunk. Like, when I got laid off, that's when they started talking about banning TikTok. And I was like, absolutely not. Don't do it. And then by the end of it, I was like, get rid of that fucking thing, man. Because this means nothing to you, but this was 10 hours a day for me for 2 weeks. There was some drama at the Wizarding Convention of Pennsylvania. Again, that means nothing to you, but this was my life, you know? And the drama was, there were a bunch of folks yelling at an old guy, accusing him of being a pedophile at the Wizarding Convention of Pennsylvania. And I think that's great. I think you should always yell at pedophiles, but there's also no way he was the only pedophile at the Wizarding Convention of Pennsylvania, right? Like, if there's 5 people going, hey, that guy's a pedophile, there's 5 other people going, oh shit, are they talking to me, you know? I thought about getting into cyberbullying, that's how bored I got. I'm 33 years old, I was like, kids are having fun with it, let me try it. I can't do it, I'm not good enough at it. Because I'm 33 and I'm going up against like 12-year-olds who were born in the darkness with an iPad, you know, they're so good at cyberbullying, dude. One kid, my favorite, I'm a fan now, my favorite cyberbullier, at user225, suck my big fat butthole. You know, I think he's like 15, he's fucking great, but he found the Mount Everest of making people want to murder themselves online. And he saw that the folks in the International Space Station were going live on Instagram, and I think this kid must have thought to himself, I've never called an astronaut a pussy before, The comment section was great. It was just pussy, pussy, pussy. You'll never be Neil Armstrong. Pussy, pussy, pussy. It was so good. I love that. So I do. I have a job now. It stinks. I'm back in the office. Is anyone back in the office? Also, who just went, oh my god, I don't know if you reacted to me having a job after I just went pussy, pussy, pussy. After I was like, let's disrespect our heroes, you know? I'm back. We're back in the office now. Any of you here? Yeah, a few of you. I found a cheat code. Here's my one thing. I used to do this. I got laid off. I couldn't do it. If you're in the office and you want to seem productive but don't actually want to do work, just never stop printing shit. That's all you have to do. Just keep your recipes. I've never seen the movie 8 Mile. I know all the rap battle lyrics at this point. You know, I'm pretty good at it. His arms are no, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't make good life decisions. I have this dumb shark tattoo. I know it's a dumb shark tattoo because more than one person has come up to me and been like, that's a good tattoo of a seal you have on your arm, dude. That's pretty sick. Any bad tattoos in here? I know you. I don't want to... You're friends with my girlfriend, so I don't want to fuck this up that soon, you know? One time I asked this question on the show and a girl stood up and said, I'm not embarrassed by it, but I have a handprint tattooed on my ass cheek. And I just thought, like, why would you honor your father's memory that way? You know, that's such a weird thing to do. You could... But it's embarrassing to admit your bad tattoos. It's more embarrassing when another person talks about your bad tattoos. Like a few years ago, I dated a girl and met her dad for the first time. Her dad sees my arm. He goes, damn, what's it a tattoo of? And before I could say anything, my ex goes, it's a shark. He likes sharks. I just see this guy look at me like, does he also like Tonka trucks and petting zoos? You know, like, who the fuck is this guy? I don't make a lot of good decisions in life. The worst financial decision I've ever made is that I married my high school girlfriend. That was not good for me, you know. Anyone else? We're in Virginia, so, you know, middle school. I actually got married at the same place where former Eagles quarterback and Washington football team quarterback Carson Wentz got married. It's a place in Bucks County called the Lake House Inn. There's this gorgeous honeymoon suite where the couple looks over the lake for the first time as they're newlywed couple, and I threw up everywhere in that room. So, you know, it's not the reason I'm divorced, but it's one of them, you know? It's weird. I do know I'm white trash because I got divorced before my parents did. That's like, my parents sat me down. They were like, Dan, this isn't your fault. And I was like, I know, you did steal the idea from me. You know, it's a me thing. One of my friends was trying to make me feel better about it. She was like, Dan, what if your parents just want to become polyamorous? I was like, I'm never going to let them learn what that word means. Absolutely not, dude. We all know what polyamory is, right? Multiple partners. It's when atheists pretend to be Mormons for 5 minutes, you know? Thank you, that's an incredibly smart joke. Thank you so much. Oh, I have a girlfriend now, she's the best. She really is the absolute best. I learned a lot dating her. I learned like on our first date. Ladies, I know you all have been mansplained to something, about something, by someone at some point. I don't think that's always the answer. Sometimes I think you just bring up a topic that guy is the most autistic about in the world. Like my girlfriend on our first date, she was like, I used to love going to Ocean City, New Jersey as a kid, and I had to fight the urge to be like, does she know the last time there was a shark attack in Ocean City, New Jersey? Obviously she knows it was 2017. I know it was 2017. I just like sharks, you know? Spent a lot. Are we a true crime crowd in here? Yeah. Spent a lot of time watching true crime. I have my favorites. D.B. Cooper. We're familiar with that guy's story? Yeah. For those of you who don't know, a guy in the 1970s named D.B. Cooper got onto a plane, demanded $250,000 and a parachute, demanded the plane land. Once the plane took off and he got all that stuff, he jumped out, never to be seen ever again. It was the coolest hijacking that's ever happened in the history of the United States. That's not my favorite part of that. My favorite part of that is every 5 years there's a new documentary about the oldest people in the world harassing other old people, accusing them of being D.B. Cooper. It's the best, dude, it rules. And in all these documentaries, it's just a group of geezers chasing another geezer. The one guy falls down. They're like, where were you in 1971? The guy's like, I don't know where I am right now. They're like, it's not him, just get back on the boat. And that happens so much in these documentaries that like when Joe Biden fell off of that bike a few years ago and a bunch of people swarmed around him, it was like, oh shit, it's Joe Biden, D.B. Cooper? I knew there was a reason I voted for that guy. People on their deathbeds admit to being D.B. Cooper. I think that's what I'm gonna do. In 60 years from now, you're gonna see that Dan Clark admits to being D.B. Cooper, and then 5 years later, there's gonna be a documentary. Dan Clark was the first time traveling plane hijacking bandit there was. Ha ha! We in the true crime crowd lost a real legend this year. It still upsets me, and we lost O.J. Simpson's ability to post on Twitter. Did you guys follow O.J. Simpson on Twitter?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Say what you will about what he allegedly did. He was the man. He ruled. I'm not going to call O.J. Simpson a national hero, but I will say I care about him more than any president that's ever publicly fallen down. His tweets were sick. Oh my god, they were just old guy video selfies this close to his fucking face. He started every tweet by going, "Hello, Twitter world, it's yours truly," and that sentence haunts me. To this day, I wake up at 3 a.m. every single Saturday, I just hear, "Hello, Twitter world," I'm like, oh shit, the juice is loose, you know? He used to name drop players. I'm a big Eagles fan. When the Eagles lost the Super Bowl a couple years ago, he filmed a video of himself, go Birds. He filmed a video of himself going, "Jalen Hurts, I'm so sorry you lost that game. I would say you killed it." I was like, you shouldn't say anyone killed anything, dude. That's insane. He also used to like film himself watching criminal murder trials. Like a few years ago, there was a really sad case where an attorney in South Carolina killed his entire family. O.J. Simpson filmed himself watching that trial, didn't say a fucking thing every day. Right before the jury left to deliberate the verdict, O.J. turns to the camera and goes, "Huh, he did it." I think O.J. missed out on a real opportunity, and I was worried when Elon Musk bought Twitter initially, because I saw his business model. He was like, if Twitter's going away, Elon just wants to call people fat and gay online. My uncle's been doing that since the 90s. You know, it's not a profitable model. But I've had a dream about O.J. Simpson's death tweet. And that would be O.J. Simpson would be on his deathbed. The phone would be this close to his face. His last words would be, "Goodbye, Twitter world, it's yours truly. After all these years, I have a confession to make. I am D.B. Cooper." Guys, every day, Clark, you've been wonderful. Have a good night!
Dan Clark, everybody! Yeah, keep it going for him. All right, you guys having a good time? Hell yeah, if you're drinking, keep doing that. That's good, that's good. All right, this next comic coming to the stage, she does a ton of shows.